morning, good morning. Yes, it's a good morning. We at 1:58 this morning. It's 2:25:25. Yes. Um you see the topic basically. The topic I really wanted to address this topic is because I noticed that my organ donor and my head on a swivel, keep your eyes open, your head on a swivel are being used amongst um other YouTubers and there's individuals on major platforms. So I want to bring awareness to Team Flow basically and to all the viewers out there that basically who brought awareness of organ donors, right? And we're going to get into this because it's really, really important that we address these certain things and that these acts of transgression against my awareness, right, towards the community be recognized and also be upheld by those who are using my organ donor basically, definitely the mindset of organ donor. And nobody knew that individuals becoming organ donor. Nobody knew in our neighborhoods basically that they loved ones and friends and family was becoming organ donors info, you know until I brought awareness to becoming an organ donor basically, and how the way I broke it down and how it was basically set up to become an organ donor. So it's really important that I bring this to the forefront to address certain issues, certain situations that's going on with something I procreated, right? I didn't say I created it, I procreated it basically, to bring awareness to our communities and to us individually to help us stop the gun violence, to help us stop the murder, death, kill, basically, that's happening all around the world and that's happening to us individually, basically. So that is very, very important. The first thing I'm going to do, basically, I need to address these certain things because it's not just on YouTube, but it's all on major platforms. Individuals is using my organ donor basically, and not shouting me out, not giving me credit, you know, of becoming organ donor. You know, listen, I don't care if you use it, but basically, give me a shout out. That's all I'm saying. Give me a shout out. If you use organ donor and you want to address certain situations about being an organ donor, I don't have a problem with it. But know that, give me a shout out that I brought awareness to you and I when we didn't have awareness, basically, Hello, when we didn't have awareness of becoming an organ donor, because an organ donor is very, very important. This is going to be a long topic, and I'm definitely going to get into this topic because it's much needed, basically. But before we get into this topic, right, these are my slogans, right? Keep your eyes open and your head on the swivel. There's murder, death, kill going on here. Not just physically, but spiritually and mentally is murder, death, kill, right? Live the life, lead the life ain't no thing, right? I'm married to the game and the game is married to me. This barbaric, evil, twisted, demonic, right? Barbaric, demon, devil mindset cloak itself with your lower desires of fame, fortune, and riches, right? Basically, there's three ways out, but it only presents two ways out, right? The two ways out that it presents, right? You don't know it after you sign the contract and you do these murder, death, kills, like killing people, robbing people, backdooring people, right? Backbiting people, right? Backstabbing people. After you do all these acts and you murder, death, kill people in your neighborhood or people that's outside of your neighborhood, basically, once you do these acts, basically, right? And then once you realize and wake up that this murder, death, kill mindset is entrapping you and you want to get out of it, you can't get out of it. It's going to kill you or put you in jail for the rest of your life. That's the only way you're going to get out of this murder, death, kill. So you can be sitting up there, upstate, rocking state greens, walking around the yard, basically, talking about on the child, on the wreck, basically, on the law library, on the commissary, on the visits, on the vocational programs, on the academic program, on the medication, all of these things. Why would you want to go do something like that and get backdoor, right, by this murder, death, kill, basically, and ultimately you're gonna become an organ donor and don't even know it. They're gonna cremate you, zip your body up, cut your body, take your heart, right? Take your lungs, take your spleen, take your stomach, take your testes, take your blood, right? Take your kidneys, take everything out of you, your teeth, your eyes, and donate it. One person that get murdered basically can save 75 lives. This is why it's a big campaign going on individually with us and a big campaign going on in our communities with murder, death, kill, gun violence, drugs. Nino Brown standing on the corner showing you how to hustle and sell drugs to kill your community. All these things is a big plan and a plot ultimately to get your organs, basically. You know, it doesn't show you that you're gonna end up facing 10 years, 25 years, 30 years, life in prison, basically, right? And ultimately, you still gonna become an organ donor, whether you young or old, basically. You know, this is the plots and this is the plan of this murder, death, kill that we need to bring awareness to and that we need to check, basically. You know, I am the one that portrayed organ donor and brought awareness on this platform on YouTube, coming from a different perspective in our neighborhood, because a lot of people want to understanding why why all these guns and violence are being plagued in our community. Well, this is it right here. It's becoming an organ donor. It's becoming an organ donor. While other individuals were using other slogans for us to kill each other, basically, they didn't know. They did not know that organs was being taken, because if they did, they would address the issues, basically. So they didn't know. They didn't know that ultimately that we becoming organ donors, basically, at the end of the day, right? Basically, I'm coming with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a spiritual eye. Basically, been there, done that. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Yes. Please like, share, subscribe, right? And comment on the dopest channel out right now on YouTube. This is all big facts, coming with bangers and heats, bangers and heats, bangers for heat. You and I, so we can get past the hump, we can get past the blockage and the blindness, and what dumb, deaf, and blind, to get past this, so we can spread the knowledge and the facts to each other, so we can stop becoming organ donors, basically. I portrayed this. Why? Because I wanted to bring awareness. So you have people on major platforms that's using my organ donor, basically, and also using keeping your head on a swivel. I see it all the time, basically. So it's cool. It's cool. I respect that. But give respect due, basically. I'm not beefing with nobody, but I'm here to set the record straight that I co-created organ donor and brought it to our neighborhood, so to stop us from killing each other and picking up the gun and knife and murdering each other. And let's just talk it out, basically. Right? Basically. Right? Come on with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a spiritual eye, basically, right? Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Please like, share, subscribe to this dopest channel out right now. Please don't forget to hit the notification bell. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, so you can know when I'm dropping heat and bangers for you and I to get past this darkness, right? As it overspread us, as it overtake us, basically. But we are here to expose it and give it back to the co-creators, give it back to the co-creators, give it back to the co-creators. On my platform, we don't promote violence. We don't promote calling each other these offensive nicknames. We don't promote you smoking weed and you drinking, alcohol, Don Julio and Hennessy and all these other things. We don't promote that, basically. This channel is to uplift you, uplift you, uplift you. This is what this channel is about, basically, right? So before I get into that, before we get into this topic, we basically listen to a little jazz music over here to cool and to mellow out our spirits and our souls. So come on, let's get into this, basically. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please like, share, subscribe. Please like, share, subscribe. Please get the information out. Get it out. Get it out. Because we are up against major platforms. Oh, we are up against major platforms that is promoting murder, death, kill. Okay? They are promoting the barbaric, evil, twisted, demonic, devil, demon way of life. So we are up against this. Please like, share, subscribe. Get the information out. Get it out. Get it out. Get it out. Yo, we doing so good. Team Flow. We are in the building, man. Our numbers are growing. It's growing. It's growing. It's growing. And we growing. Okay, let's get right into this topic. We ain't gonna, there's enough jazz music. Listen, all right, the first thing I'm gonna get into is the Quran, basically. It is forbidden. It is not forbidden, but it is forbidden, basically, to basically, to sell your organs, basically. But it's a controversy. It's a controversy based on becoming an organ donor if you are a righteous man and if you are Muslim, basically. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna read this in Arabic, basically, and then I'm gonna break it down in English, and then I'm gonna go on the footnotes, and then we're gonna get into this. We're gonna dialogue this. But before I get into that, basically, listen, man. I procreated this thing about organ donor. I procreated this. Team Flow, you are here with me. I'm happy that you are here with me, basically. You understand where I'm coming from? And we've been doing this, basically. We've been here. I got fans, I got followers. I've been here since day one. Basically, you got other large platforms that's using my stuff, basically, and not giving me credit. They discredited me and just snatching my stuff just like that. That's not right. And Team Flow, we know we don't deal with violence. We know we don't deal with calling each other disrespectful names, cursing on our platforms. We deal with spirituality. We deal with exposing what? Exposing wrong behavior, exposing this murder, death, kill. Because even in this very process of you taking my stuff, that's part of the murder, death, kill, because basically it's setting us up to have a one-on-one debate, have a one-on-one fight with among each other, and it gets out of hand. So each one of us probably somebody become an organ donor. I'm not living like that with nobody. So we're not going to promote this type of behavior. Okay? But we coming with facts and knowledge and spiritual existence and spiritual knowledge, because this is what our channel is based on, is to uplift our spirit, uplift us and level us up as people, as individuals, and as a civilization, basically. This is what we need to do. We need to expose this murder, death, kill. We here on this platform brought murder, death, kill, and expose it. Do you know one person of murder, death, kill can save 75 lives? Now you just add up in your neighborhood how many people been murdered, death, kill in their neighborhood. I mean murdered, gunned down, stabbed up, ran over. I'm talking about violently. This is why it's a big campaign with the boom, 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 with the guns. This explains everything. And since I brought the awareness of organ donor, the shootings and the violence has been dropping. It's not because of Trump. Trump added in too, but it's me bringing awareness, and people is sharing and liking and getting the information out. Because once you get the information out of exposing this murder, death, kill, it's going to try to come up with another plan. So once each and everybody get on the same page, basically, right, to uplift each other and be like, yo, hold on. And they go years and years back, they can see why their loved ones was murdered and killed, and why in these hospitals they didn't save them. You understand where I'm coming from? They didn't save their loved ones because it was part of a big business, basically. It's part of a business. It's not nothing personal, right? Your organs, if I murder you, your organs is donated to 70 to keeping alive 75 people. Your blood, your eyes, your heart, your your lungs, your kidneys, your stomach, your intestines, your teeth, everything goes. Everything goes. So it's a big campaign, right? That is going against us to destroy us as a civilization. Keep pumping guns and drugs, so we can stay so we can stay dumb, deaf, and blind, so we can keep practicing murder, death, kill amongst us. So I'm gonna get into this right now, and then I'm gonna get into a little bit of facts based on some Muslim stuff. Okay, so this is chapter 5. This is in the Quran. This is chapter 5, right? Chapter 5, right? Verse 32. Verse 32. Chapter 5, verse 32. I got to read the whole thing, right, basically, but there's certain things that I'm going to just take out, and I'm just going to address that. I'm not going to address everything, right? It says, Min akli kitab, kitab na Allah Bani Israel, right? Anahu man katala nafsa bi gairi nafsin al fasa di fi odi faka ama no ka anama katala nasa jamin an wa man ha ya ha faka anama a ya nasa jamin an wa la kad ja an no at hum rusuluna bil bayinati bayinatin thumma inna katiran min hu ba'da dalika fil ardi la musrifun. Okay, now I'm gonna read the whole thing. Basically, I'm gonna read the whole thing. It says, on the account we ordained for the children of Israel, that if ye slay a person, unless it be for murder or for spreading mischief in the land, it would be as if he slay the whole people. And if anyone save a life, it would be that if he saved the whole life of whole people. Then although there came to them our messengers with clear signs, yet even after that many of them continued to commit exceeded in the land, basically, right? So that's not the point I'm talking about. The point that I'm talking about, it says, if anyone save a life, is like he saved a whole life, right? Basically. And if the whole of people all together, basically, right? Now down in the commentary, it says a little something different. I'm just gonna basically address some stuff right here. It says to kill or seek to kill an individual because he represent an idea is to kill all who uphold the idea. On the other hand, to save an individual life is the same circumstance as to save a whole community. A whole community. What can be strong recommendation of individual assassination and revenge? The reason why I said that, basically, right? The reason why I said that, right? It is forbidden, basically, to do what? It's forbidden to become an organ donor, basically, to give your organs and to sell your organs, right, for money, basically. You cannot do that. It is for way forbidden. Basically, it is forbidden. But that's not the only point that I'm talking about. I just want to bring some light to that. I am the procreator of organ donor on YouTube. Basically, I procreated that basically from my thoughts and my understanding from my spirituality. And if anyone wants to use an organ donor, basically, just give me a shout out. That's all I'm asking. Just give me a shout out because this awareness and this topic is very serious. This is nothing to play with, basically. Okay, people have become organ donors for many years in our communities, dating back all the way. Whatever you can date back, somebody, trust you me, became an organ donor. Zip somebody up, they taking your organs, donated it, and that's it. They put it on ice, and that's it. Your blood, everything goes. Everything goes. So I bought, instead of doing slogans and making things that's derogatory and disrespectful upon the indigenous people of the land, I figured out that it wasn't our fault. It's not our fault. We became organ donors basically because we less fortunate with school, less fortunate with jobs, less fortunate with money, less fortunate with food, clothes, all that stuff. Poverty plays a big level of you becoming an organ donor because you put five people in the neighborhood that got jewelry on, that got all these things on. So you looking at that, you in poverty already. So either you get down or lay down with these type of individuals. Now, nine times out of 10, people get down, right? And they become organ donors at the end of the day, or they doing organ donor work, basically shooting and killing people, right? And becoming organ donors. So this is very important. So I take this very serious, because I expose this. Nobody exposed this murder, death, kill mindset, barbaric, evil, twisted, demonic way of life, like I did, and I started off becoming an organ donor. So I am the founder, procreated of organ donor. I exposed it like nobody never exposed this before. Because nobody couldn't figure it out. They just said, well, they pumping this in our neighborhood to destroy us. They pumping this, they pumping that. We all know that. But they did not know that the victims and anybody and everybody was becoming organ donors. I exposed it. I exposed you becoming an organ donor. I exposed it on this platform. So to see major platforms and individuals that have major platforms is using my organ donor, that's not right. At least give me props. I don't care if you using it or you making topics about it, becoming organ donors. At least give me a shout out. You know? At least give me a shout. I'm just a small YouTuber that's coming up, basically. I don't have problems with nobody. We don't promote problems on my channel. My channel is here to expose murder, death, kill. And any everybody that's upholding murder, death, kill. Live the life, live the life, ain't no thing. I'm married to the game and the game is married to me. We here to expose it and eradicate it because it has plagued our children and our loved ones year after year, month after month, day after day, week after week. This is what it does. So I'm here to expose murder, death, kill at the end of the day. And I am the procreator of murder, death, kill, of exposing murder, death, kill, right? Basically, and becoming an organ donor in a certain way that nobody couldn't figure it out. Nobody couldn't figure it out. You becoming an organ donor and don't even know it. Your family don't even know it. You know how many family members that died and they took their organs, they just left, the person died, then they take your body to the funeral to the funeral home. If they open up trust you me, if you open up your loved one shirt and chest, you're gonna see big cuts. You're gonna be like, where's this cut? They're gonna say it was autopsy. Autopsy, you took their organs. You took their organs. This is what you did. So this has been a big campaign for years and years and years and years and years. Do you know how many people's lives were saved from off one person that got murdered in our neighborhoods with gun violence? This is why it's a high crime. This is why. This is why. So of course I'm not upset. Of course I'm gonna get it like a little iffy. Be like, hey, you using my stuff. Like I appreciate it. Basically, you know, I appreciate it. And these are all the major platforms that's doing it. So all I'm asking is for a little recognition, man. You know, yo, Austin Flow, yo, man, he exposes, he brought awareness. Thank you so much, brother. What's wrong with that? Is that individual is so cocky and they so into themselves is that they don't want to give people recognition. And this happens all around the world. This is why it's part of backbiting. That's number one, right? Backdooring, right? And backstabbing. That's all of that. So if you look at this, that is backbiting, backstabbing, and backdooring, knowing that you wasn't the procreator of organ donor, and you just took it and used it basically, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. That means I'm getting rewarded for it. But at least let me get my team flow out the information because they need to know that too, basically, that I procreated of the organ donor, basically. I just don't want anybody using it, basically. You can use it if you're gonna do something positive about it, basically. Don't do nothing negative about it, basically. You understand where I'm coming from? Don't say anything negative about it, basically. Because at the end of the day, it's a big campaign of getting your organs. It's a big campaign of getting your organs, basically. And Islam is forbidden, basically. If you're gonna give your organ, it's supposed to be a person of your faith, basically. But just to give your organ to everybody, that's forbidden. This is why it is forbidden to anybody to do autopsy and to do organ donors, right? That basically that's not Muslim. Basically, the Muslims are supposed to take your organs and give it to people that needs it. That's why it says if you slay somebody, it's like you slay the whole humanity, basically, right? If you save somebody, it's like you save the whole humanity, basically, right? But it goes into a little bit of yeah, see, let me read this a little bit right here, okay? It says, condition, you cannot sell your organs if you are donating your organs, you or if after death your heritage should not accept any financial compensation. They are given some money, not as payment, but as a gift. It's subjected to further controversy, basically, Basically, anybody that's in your family, right? And people that are your loved ones are supposed to get your organs. You're not supposed to sell your organs to anybody. You're supposed to be a gift to save a life. So if I give my organs to somebody, like my son, like my wife, like my brother, and they all have the same faith, and these are my brothers and sisters or something like that, whatever, it's a gift. You're not supposed to sell it. These individuals take your organs and sell it. They take your organs and sell it. It's a high price for heart. It's a high price for eyes. It's a high price for teeth. It's a high price for your stomach, for your spleen, for your liver, for your kidneys, for your blood. It's a high price for that. People been running it up. Pump it, pump it, pump the guns, pump the drugs, pump it, pump it, pump it, so you can kill each other, basically. So they can sell your organs, basically. And then if it's not a match, they keep your organs on ice, basically, and you be cremated. They know that you don't got no money to bury your children or your loved ones, so here go, they cremate you, and then you don't know the evidence is nothing that you know because you grieving at the time because your loved ones is dead. I'm the one that exposed that. I expose that for what it's supposed to be. I expose it to bring awareness to stop the shootings and the killings and the hurtings in our community, which is plaguing us individually and collectively. I did it, procreated it. What the Creator helped. He gave me the knowledge I was sitting there, he gave me the insight and knowledge of organ donor. Basically, you know why? Because I've been in the spiritual realm for a very, 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 very long time. Basically, I've been here for a long time. I'm recognized in the spiritual realm. I am recognized, beloved brothers and sisters, kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen, right? Prince and princess, right? I'm a spiritual leader, spiritual force, spiritual guide. I know because I dibble and dabble in the spiritual realm and I'm a righteous man. This is all facts, right? This is all facts. So I would like to end this topic with I love you, basically. I'm the co-creator of Organ Donor, right? And I got my team right here, Team Flow. They can vouch for me, basically. You know, who co-created Organ Donor, who brought awareness, who exposed it. The individuals murder, death, kill. Right? Live the life, real life ain't no thing. I'm married to the game and the game is married to me. Barbaric, evil, twisted, demonic way of life. Devil and demon. Let's give it back to the co-creators. Give it back to them. I'm the co-creators of Organ Donor and I'm proud of it. Thank you, Creator. Thank you, Almighty. Thank you, Almighty. So, you know, please like, share, subscribe to the dopest channel out right now on YouTube. That's giving bangers and facts, giving bangers and heats, bangers and heat after one. All my videos are bangers because it brings awareness to our spirituality and expose murder, death, kill. This is what we do. This is why we keep our foot on murder, death, kill. This is all facts. This platform do not deal with celebrity gossip. We do not deal with killing each other, saying we're going to kill each other, we're going to hurt each other, we're going to body each other. We don't go out promote telling individuals to shoot and fight anybody. No, we don't do that. We tell each other to talk to each other, basically. Do we have a few good apples in our civilization? Yes, we got a few bad apples, but we're going to address them and talk to them, basically, so we can get them to change their views and understanding and stop becoming organ donors, basically, because this is what you're doing at the end of the day, basically, right? Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, so you can know I'm dropping bangers and heat for you and I to get past the dumb, deaf, and blind. Basically, the blockage, right? The barriers that's blinding us, basically, from leveling up. This is all big facts, brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? Coming with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a spiritual eye. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Stop becoming an organ donor. Stop becoming an organ donor. That's all I have to say about this. Stop becoming an organ donor. To all the world, to everybody all around the world, stop becoming organ donor. Stop shooting and chilling and becoming organ donor. Stop doing it. This is all big facts. I procreated organ donors.